Carlo and I are up here at Mokan Dragway for Mopars Invade, the 21st running. And we've done some little things with burnouts and all that stuff. And I'm going to do a walkthrough of the car show they have, because there's a lot of cars up here. There's probably more cars on the car show than actually racing, which you can hear in the background. I'm not going to try to name any of what these are and stuff, because really, I'm almost 6 decades old. I can't remember all this. But I remember if I went to the bathroom this morning, I'm good. I'll go with that. I'm not going to worry about the long-term memory. But anyhow, I'm going to flip the camera around so that you guys see some of these cars, because some of these are just gorgeous. And sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking at the cars. And then there's, funny little things driving through, like we saw a Chevy Sonic, little econo car, and somebody came to the races driving a Toyota Prius. But anyhow, I hope you like seeing all the cars out here. Again, some of them are just absolutely gorgeous. Some are running. Some are just here for show. But they're really awesome. And then maybe at the end, if I make it back around to the start line, we'll do some more burnout from there. But we'll talk to you later. Again, I'm going to try to be quiet. Just let you hear all the cars in the racing while we walk through the car show. This one I saw on the side is a Sport Fury. And again, just a beautiful, beautiful car. Well, that's not even a Mopar, that's a Mercury. Dart swinger with baby seat in the back. We got a cloud of smoke coming through from the burnouts. An old swinger, dart swinger. Here you go. For those that like bright red. That's an engine. Hell has some mod crap nowadays. You don't see too many of those trucks anymore. See those in the back there? Hopefully it focuses on them. This guy here is for sale. So far, I don't recognize too many of these from actually having been out there on the track. This guy did 2019 Power Tour, it looks like. Yeah, another gorgeous one. The only thing depressing about this car show is I don't recognize too many of these that have actually been on the track. I mean, cars they're made to be driven. And you get back to these old 60s and 70s, they're made to be raced, not just driven. And we've got a little video of this one. This one right here does a really, really mean burnout. Ran good too, but a really, really good burnout. We're going to go down this lane, back up the other, I think. Maybe we'll go ahead and just catch some of the cars that are racing, or some of the racers in their pits. We're not so much in pit road or none of that right now. Swinger dart. Hope it's not that kind of swinging, but I'm just not into it. There's too much crap on that engine. Some of them are quick. One thing we are seeing here at the race though is that on this little black one race, you can tell by the number in the windshield. We are finding an old truck. That's me. A beat up old truck. But that's a nice looking truck. That looks better than old Whitey. This is a great looking car too. What I was going to say, what we're seeing in the cars that are racing, since it's Mopars, it's not strictly like the hot rod runs where they have to be a certain age and everything, we're seeing that a lot of the older cars are almost just stomping on the new cars. That's a great looking little car too. One day Carla and I are going to have a car to bring up here, or a truck. It might be the old white truck. We'll see. But we've agreed at some point there's going to be something to race up here. Here's the lining up. The lanes coming in. We'll go back to car show cars. On GTX. Good looking truck. There you go. This guy's run down the lane. He wasn't really fast. He's 26. He looked more like he was just out there to have a good time. He didn't want to blow anything up, tear anything up. He just wanted to go down the track and have fun. This is a good looking Magnum, but I'm not into stuff like that. See, now that's a motor. That's a motor. Old school truck. Went through all the restoration. Wow. That hit 6-cylinder. An old dart swinger. Yes. Hopefully I don't back into anybody. That's a good looking old Charger right there. I didn't age as well as this thing, but it probably had a lot more work than I had. Yeah, we're gonna go down some of the pits and see some of the ones that are in the pits here. Just because this thing's only about 7 minutes long, I might as well make it worth your time to see some good cars instead of me just rambling. And I'm noticing here a lot of the Mopars are being pulled by Mopars. This one's actually ran really good. Have you noticed that in the windshield? For sale. Either that's the team name, the driver's name, or my birthday's coming up in a few months. Old school race cars. See the inside stripped out? Got what he needs. Large Marge driven by a guy. He lost something earlier, started smoking like crazy. Got it cleaned up, and he's still out there running. This one right here, Seabiscuit, we've seen a few times. 470 cubic inch. And he'll yank the front end off the ground and just go. Again, another gorgeous car. Hopefully nobody runs over me while I'm walking through here because I'm not looking behind me. That's my side, my style there. No paint. I like that. I'm not sure I believe that. Might be synergy between the car and the driver. Haven't seen this one down the track. He's just here to have fun with things. Sad to see this one up on the trailer already. They're getting ready to start the actual competition stuff. Everything so far has just been test and tune and time runs so you can set your dial in and all that. How about this old thing? We got him earlier. He had nothing but trouble with traction. But that could be a really, really fun little car. Again, he couldn't get traction. He had trouble with the burnout. It just didn't want to burn. I don't see too many more down here past that one. I'll just give you a kind of panorama view. Looks like about everything there. I'm going to cross through the lot up here. Because as I was coming down, I was watching my other side, and there weren't too many cars. It was like the front end of the tow vehicles and that sort of thing.
Car show entries, stand by, get close to a speaker. I'm going to be making calls, and I'll want you on the old push road.
That's the
road that extends straight back from the water box. Car show entries, stand
by. We seen it out there, and it's a gorgeous car. It looks perfect.
All right, staging lanes are closed. We're going to run what we got left back there.
This guy's right here. You can tell by the number on the windshield there. If you don't have this truck right here, this is basically, it's a drag frame and chassis and roll cage with a truck body slapped down onto it. And it is nice. It does run. You can see inside it's just meant for business. There's nothing fancy about it. Yeah, that's not your daddy's farm truck right there. Not at all. He's already putting his away. He's running okay too. For an old Dakota, he's done good. This one's done pretty good. I think this is one. He's got a Missouri plate on it. This one that was out of, I want to say it was like Tulsa or something. Might have been the one over on the other side. No, I take it back. The dog. Yeah, they're all Dodge. The gray one, the gray Dakota, he's from Wichita. This one's run pretty good. Let's see here. This is all just parking back his way. Look at that old one back there. Drive your old hot rod. Here we go. Yeah, I know to shut up and respect the exhaust. Anyhow, see if I can zoom in or not. We'll pass those on the way over here. That's large Mars and the other one. We'll zoom back in. This guy, this is a good one. Probably might like this one. Old 440 Cornet. And you look, you've got all these stickers. That's all factory type interior, steering wheel. That, unfortunately, I think is all show. It's gorgeous. Huge motor. But we couldn't really hear it at all. It didn't run much, so we're thinking it's just mostly show. But still, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous old car. That's something that my old ass would drive right there. Sorry, I didn't cuss. My old arse. We'll say the British way. My old arse. We got this guy parking already. He did okay. He had trouble with traction too, if I remember right. The Dakota in this trailer, he had trouble with traction, but he sounded really good. Here's another gorgeous car. Over on my other side, there's not much there. We're going to pass a couple people here. This guy does real good. He yanks the front end, if I remember right. Seen him out here a couple times already. Big twin carbs and everything. Actually, that's fuel injection. Wait a minute. That might be. a late model fuel injection motor, but it runs good. You see some of the different things he's participated in. We need that for running around the track, or at least an electric scooter or something. Let's see, who am I going to get rid over by? I'm going to go around these guys. This one's this is high dollar here. Randy and Tyler Valentine. That's nothing but high dollar race car there. That ain't something I'll see the paint job on that? That's something I'll be driving. But the guy's out here, he's having a great time. He's racing bracket racing, which is, mark your time and don't beat your time, but get as close as you can to it, and that's how you win. Swap meet, there's a number of cars I've seen in that corner of the window, the BL69. I've seen a few cars that have blacklist on them, and they've got that BL6. This one right here, I've got to get this guy doing a burnout. He does as good as that pink one we saw earlier. And the car really sounds good and really runs good. I see some push button stuff on the dash, some electronics under it, so he's not completely old school. One hell of a motor. And look, Mom, Dad, if y'all see this video, I'm almost 6 decades old. I haven't been drag racing my own yet for a while. Just what I used to do on the street when I wasn't supposed to and didn't tell anybody I was doing it. These two right here, that golden and white one, is a husband and wife team. And just a little while ago, actually, they were up against each other. And I don't know who drives which one, because there's nothing on the windows. But this one won. I don't know if the husband was driving the white or the gold, but the little white car won. Had to stop. I didn't want to get run over there. And we're gonna run across the way. We'll hit the swap meet a little bit too. See what kind of goodies there are there. I need that thing too for getting around the track. Anything, that a little scooter, electric scooter. A pair of those racies I could fit in the white truck. The white truck's not ready for those tires. But look at that car. That's another one that runs good. And you see all these pillows here? Carla got one last year when we were here, and I'm pretty positive Carla got that pillow last year. It looked familiar. It's on our bed. So, anyhow, let me get out of the crowd here. Just all kinds of miscellaneous stuff. I mean, tires and wheels and stuff. You never know what people might need. I just spotted a friend of mine selling some of his old stuff. Used to work with him at a previous job. But I'll come back and see him in a minute. We got bell housings and stuff. There's tire steering pumps and whatnot. Front end parts, exhaust parts, intake parts, transmissions. We got another friend that's here somewhere selling stuff. I don't know where he's at. I saw him earlier at the concession stand, I guess, where you get the t-shirts and all that. We didn't get the t-shirts for this year. We got here and Hey, Sam Davis, if you watch this, we need to build a go-kart. It could be a Dodge. Just put a nameplate on it, right? Could be a step-side 70. Anyhow, lots of holly carbs. There's exhaust for who knows what. That's a fun one. I almost walked way too far from that one. Couldn't see it. That's the exhaust we need on the old white truck. Goes straight up through the hood. Tom, Travis, if you see that, yeah, we should do that to the old white truck. I'll find a daily driver, and we'll put that on the old white truck. Straight through the hood, come out here and race it. Small steering wheels, everything. We're going to go ahead. We got a couple more here. Replacement dashes. Just talk to him about the white truck because it needs one. People that just do custom craft work stuff. We're going to come up here and go ahead and walk down the actual pit road. See if we can get some of the cars that are up there. Okay, there we go. Can I put that in the trunk of the Toyota when we bring it up here? Okay, here's one of mine. We're about to get to one of my favorite cars up here. Just because of how old I am, I guess. Could be. That big guy up on the right in there is a friend of mine. This one right here. That is something that would just be fun as hell. Street or strip, just get out there and drive the hell out of it. I'm gonna pass these guys. We'll get up to some of these other cars. Somebody started up. Something's wrong. He's trying to get it up in the trailer. He's trying to get that guy to back up so he can get his turned around and put up in the trailer. The one on the red one looked like a young guy that had somebody restore the car for him. I think this guy's lost all his steering fluid, is what it sounds like. But the exhaust sounds really, really good. I love it when we see a car on the back window or somewhere on it says in loving memory. We saw one a while back when we were here for the spring hot rod reunion. I keep showing you stuff as I talk. He on the tail end, it had something in memory to his daughter, from what I could read, and it said, "We raced together." That's a badass Charger right there. And I'm gonna go around because they're waiting to pull this car in. He must have blown up on his run. But yeah, the guy had something on the car about in loving memory and whatnot. And like I said, I think it was daughter. And he built the car. It was kind of like if you picture an old school beast type dune buggy, open frame chassis, the whole 9 yards, but with a really big motor in it. There you go. That's car show touring right here. I love memory of his daughter, and had a passenger seat. And my failing old school memory said it had like a backpack hanging on the seat or something. I took my truck in, the old white truck. I took it in for my yearly inspection and stuff. I don't know, 2 weeks ago, something like that. This car's bad as hell too. I took my truck in for inspection. I heard this car just crank up out the shop. And I was like, what the hell? And then I looked up, I saw what it was. And it was this old boy that, and this guy just goes out there and he just races his old 3/4 ton Dodge truck. But this guy had taken his car up to the tire shop where I had my inspection done. And had them do something to it. I'm not big on all these new Challengers and Chargers and crap. But let's look at this parade of stuff getting ready to come down here. He took it up to the tire shop and had them work on it. And talking to the guy at the tire shop, he said there is no way he'd drive that thing. Because the car couldn't weigh 1,500 pounds. And that he was familiar with the motor. And the thing flat made a ton of horsepower. Can you hear this? It's just 340 Barracuda right here. But yeah, the old boy, in loving memory of, like I said, I believe his daughter. Built the car with a passenger seat. This car right here is driven by a lady. See the window? Wicked chick. And it may be a new car, but I'll tell you what, it shouldn't get. There's more than my song. Flat black paint, nothing shiny. But yeah, in Memorial and whatnot, those are always great. That's what you need there. Motor. You need none of the other fancy crap. That's how you know you can drive. If you can take a motor and a frame and get it down there as quick as possible, then you're a good driver. This guy's real good here. We've seen him down the track quite a bit. He runs real good. And this makes it that way. Roadkill, you made it to Little Podunk, Asbury, Missouri. And that's a back end for a truck right there. You can see where he extended the wheel tubs. Because watching this guy a few times, yeah, he needed the traction. He'll be on some of the burnout videos and stuff we do. Another old swinger with race seats. We've seen. I'm gonna kind of scan this back window. No, this isn't the one I'm looking for. I'm about to hit this one. This 9/11 memory I saw. He was trying to get the car back in the trailer. More swap meet stuff. Just hey, if you got something you don't need it and you want to sell it. Bring it out here. This guy he ran pretty good, I thought. But he may have still been trying to get the car running and doing stuff. Wasn't here to actually like compete, but to bring the car, show it, and get it running. They're building a canopy over the crap. I don't know. This one here, we've seen this car quite a bit. You can see inside there. That's a race car. There's no other way to put that. That is nothing but race car. And you can look at it and see it. I guess they got more of the car show stuff coming by. I don't know what it is with the right turn signal. But you see this old boy with the big supercharger, that right turn signal going. I seen like 3 different cars when they was running, they had the right turn signal going. But that's kind of got some wrinkles in the side and stuff. But that looks like a full on race car. And we're there. We're back up. Carla is in the very, very far corner of the stands up there. You can't see her. Looked like she just opened the cooler and got another adult beverage out. But I'm going to go ahead and end the video. And probably going to go hit the restroom and then get back up in the stands for the next round of racing. Hope you guys enjoyed this, at least some. Saw some cool cars and whatnot. I guess he must have farted and got put in the back in the trunk. But again, hope you guys enjoyed it and whatnot. And we'll go live again and we'll bring more videos. See you.